revolution will not be televised. There will be no highlights on the 11 o'clock news and no pictures of Harry Hall, women curations, and Jackson Onassis blowing her nose. The theme song will not be written by Jim Webb or Francis Scott Key, nor sung by Glenn Campbell, Tom Jones, Johnny Cash, Engelbert Humperdinck.
I think this is a diversion because they're now releasing the delegates.
You will not have to worry about a dove in your bedroom, the tiger in your tank, or the giant in your toilet bowl.
How old are you?
15.
He needs to know when the convention
That
starts.
reporter didn't even ask.
He needs to know when the convention starts.
He didn't ask.
He needs to know
He
when
said,
the
how do you
convention
spell your name?
The revolution will not be televised, will not be televised, will not be televised, will not be televised. The revolution will be no rerun, brothers. The revolution will be live.
I just want to show that this is how the media is acting. And
It's like you're at war.
yeah, honestly, no one's probably going to read the article, but I feel like I'm frustrated, and if we don't say anything, then no one will hear. So I think this is what I can do to help. So
And that's the right attitude.
Yeah.
Like I said, you don't write for people to read. You write because you want to express the truth.
That was great. Thank you. So over there we have the Love Bucket, and what that is that you put money in it and it will go to cancer research. And this was a source of confusion last year. I do not have cancer, I am fine. It is just for cancer research and the abstract. So that's it. Love Bucket, everyone donate. Now, a little earlier, so I was looking out, I was looking to use the bathroom, and I thought, oh no, the porta potty's gross. So I went out to look for a secluded location, and I saw out in the woods this creek, and I thought, alright, I'll go across this rock, but this rock was a lot slipperier than I anticipated, and I slipped into the water, and I got out, and I thought, I smell feces, so it looks like this was a lot grosser than that porta potty was on. But you know, I'm about up to this high in water right now. I'm very messy, except you know what? In my family, Eric, this relates to the hat he's wearing. There's another topic that's very messy that we've been talking about a lot, which is revolution. And now you know Eric, see his hat, the tri-corner hat. I don't know what I'll say about this now, but when he first got it, he told me he wanted it to be about outer revolution. He said he didn't want it to just be about inner revolution, he wanted it to be about outer revolution also, and how they work together. And congratulations on your wedding, by the way. Now on the topic of outer revolution and inner revolution. On the topic of inner revolution, there's an artist I'm a big fan of named Gil Scott-Heron. And back in the 70s, he had a song, it was a spoken word song where you kind of drum on percussion and talk, called The Revolution Will Not Be Televised. And what it said was, before you can do anything, before you can have a revolution, you need a revolution in the way you think. Now, we were outside the DNC a few weeks ago, and nothing was really happening, we weren't doing anything, when all of a sudden, the police swarmed us, multiple cars came out, they all started marching, they all pulled out batons, I saw them kind of swinging them around laughing, and they had helicopters fly low down on us, and hover over us loudly, shining the lights in our faces, and it was an attempt to intimidate us. And now later that night, in the stress of the time, some people broke through the wall, and it was a wall. They won't call it a wall, but it was a wall, just like the other guy we've all been hearing about wants to build. And so, eventually everyone came out with their hands up, marched away from their hands up. And I was thinking about this, thinking about the wall they built around us, and the wall we've all been hearing about, and I realized, you know, really, for all the talk of walls, the only walls that can stop you are the ones you build for yourself in your own mind when you let We saw that happen a lot last night. Another thing I was thinking about, though, is if we have people swarming around us and threatening us for no reason, then we must be on the right track to get to this point where they feel so determined to stop us. Now, so the next day, I was looking at the news about this night, and it talked about none of this, okay? Instead, what it talked about, it was elegizing the fallen wall, talking about the various speeches that occurred at the convention that night. They did not mention how the police swarmed us for no reason. And finally, of course, that guy we all know about, who's been saying a lot of controversial things. And I was thinking about that, and I realized, after all this time, it's still true. The revolution will not be televised. You will not be able to stare into your phone and hover. You will not be able to back off, calm down, and give up. You will not be able to waste money at Reston Town Center because the revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be a special presentation by CNN with closed captioning provided by the Saudi Arabian government. You will not see pictures of Bill Clinton blowing the saxophone, leading a charge by Debbie Wasserman Schultz, Wolf Blitzer, and Hillary Clinton to eat hot sauce confiscated from a Haitian refugee camp. The revolution will not be live streamed. The revolution will not require you to watch a word from our sponsor unless you wish to upgrade to our premium version. The revolution will not be a good business opportunity. The revolution will not cure erectile dysfunction. The revolution will not save you 15% on car insurance because the revolution will not be televised. There will be no pictures of you and Cornel West sending death threats or throwing chairs at the Nevada convention. MSNBC will not be able to predict the winner at 8:32, 3 months early. And at the next point, there was a line about police shooting unarmed black people, and I was trying to think of a way to update that for modern circumstances, but that hasn't really changed. So moving on to the next line, there will be no GIFs or vines of Hillary Clinton strolling through Milwaukee in a red, black, and green liberation pantsuit that she had been saving for just the proper occasion. To Kill a Mockingbird will no longer be so goddamn relevant, and women will not care if a dress is blue and black or white and gold, because super predators will be in the street looking for a brighter day. There will be no highlights on the 4 a.m. news or pictures of fedora-wearing misogynists and Donald Trump blowing his nose. The theme song will be written by Morpho and Lin-Manuel Miranda with courtesy on keyboards. You'll not have to worry about barbell accidents, CIA coups, or Bernie Sanders' crucified corpse begging for party unity. The revolution will not be interrupted by a white noise machine, white a cappella group, or All Lives Matter. The revolution will not disappear after 10 seconds. The revolution will be no retweet. The revolution will survive.
We have another honest candidate that we can support, that it doesn't happen to him again.
How do you think about how Bernie delegates, supporters, activists have been treated by the DNC? Hold on. Whoa.
Revolution will not be interrupted by a white noise machine, white a cappella group, or All Lives Matter. The revolution will not disappear after 10 seconds. The revolution will be no retweet. The revolution will survive. Thank you. Once again, good for the rest.
revolution will not be televised, will not be televised, will not be televised, will not be televised. The revolution will be no rerun, brothers. The revolution will be live.